What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to go over Jason Schreier's report on GTA 6, kind of break it down. And the first thing I want to do, I'm just going to jump right in, and this is going to get controversial rather fast. I think this is an important point because it's something I see some people talking about, but not everybody. I don't want to give credit to Jason Schreier in this case. Obviously, he knows what he's doing. He has his sources. He's always had his sources. But I really think we should be giving credit mainly, in fact, fully to Reddit people, even someone like Tom Henderson, who had a video over a year ago talking about pretty much the exact same things. So while when Jason puts out an article and people see it as gospel and they're like, all right, and even myself, when Jason publishes this, you can say, all right, now for sure it's going to happen because he has that, that reputation to him. But I really think I want to also throw in there, we should be giving credit to the actual people months ago, years ago even, that said this stuff first. Just because he says it now, that makes it true, I guess, because his reputation obviously is very good, but they deserve to get credit, the people who already did it. So it is stuff we've heard before, but obviously it's reaffirming those things we've heard before. So now you can kind of take it as, all right, this is true. So we have a Latina woman, okay, so they're going to add the first playable female character that they've ever done, and it sounds like it's going to be 1 and 1. So 1 male, 1 female. It is taking place in the fictional city of Miami, which again is something that we've heard before. The release thing is interesting. Now, he says there was a mistake when the article was published. The experts, financial experts, gaming experts, and that's why they're experts, is they think the game is going to come out somewhere between, I believe, April 2023 and March 2024. But then he corrected it and said, that's what people expect. Like some people expect, it's not gonna hit that. It seems more likely, and people internally had even said it looks like this is gonna be a 2-year, at least we're gonna see it in 2 years. So that fall of 2024, or in my opinion, then the fall of 2025. So we're around 2 to 3 years away from the game releasing. I really, in terms of like a trailer, I don't think we could be all that far off. It wouldn't surprise me if Jeff Keighley pulled a rabbit out of his hat and this year at the Game Awards had a trailer for GTA 6. I feel like it's honestly very, very possible. The other big thing is kind of the evolving city. Now, this comes with its strengths and weaknesses depending on obviously how it goes or how much you trust Rockstar or, whatever, right? In terms of, well, they're going to have obviously the base game and it's going to come out and it's already got more interior locations that you can go in than any GTA game, which again, that goes back to those leaks that we had heard that, GTA game or this upcoming one, you'd be able to go in pretty much any building that you see, you'd be able to walk in. So it seems to match. Schreier doesn't say it exactly like we had heard it before, but he says it has the most interior buildings, right? And then he talks about how the game is going to evolve over time. Now, I initially have problems with that, just off the get-go, right? Well, we'll see if it works, and it could very well, again, depending on how it goes, it could work very well. If the game, when it comes out, is like a masterpiece, and it's gigantic, and there's all of these things to do, which all these things you would expect from a GTA game. You get all of that, and then you're told, hey, this game, the story, is going to evolve over time. Over the next 5 years, every year we're going to have a new, not just a new like DLC storyline, but it's going to be a new location. It's going to be a new city. If they could do that, that's basically like Assassin's Creed Infinity, the rumored Assassin's Creed game. That's like that. And even that game, I'm very worried about that game. But it really comes down to what's in the base game that needs to be enough. It needs to be enough to satisfy people at launch and for a while. And you can't skimp on it simply because, we have things coming down the line over the next 5 years, so we don't have to do things immediate. I think Halo Infinite honestly kind of suffers from it. And other games have too, right? That's always been, to me, an issue. So we'll see how that goes. I don't immediately get excited for that, and that's just, my personality, but I'm not, that's how it is. I'm not immediately excited for that. They also talked, I guess, one final thing I want to touch on, and again, maybe this is controversial. They talk on basically the jokes that they have. I don't think he said watered down the jokes, but they've definitely. I think he said like they've pulled back some of the jokes on punching down on marginalized groups. And my reaction to that would be, well, obviously you're going to have people that say certain things online of the direction the game is going. Look, I think controversially, anybody should be made fun of. Anybody is fair game to be made fun of. If you exclude people from being the jokes of a joke, like, you know, the punchline of a joke. You are kind of putting them in a box of their own. You're protecting them. I don't think that makes them any safer. I actually think that makes them kind of like privileged, or, you know, you make them where they cannot be joked on. And that's like a political, I think that that's bigger than just GTA 6. All right, I'm not going to pretend like GTA 6 is the catalyst for that, but I'm not a fan of that. You could say like maybe the game's going soft or whatever, and you know, again, pulling its punches. Saints Row is kind of having that issue. I'm not saying purposely single out minority or marginalized groups in general and only make fun of them. But if you're going to make fun of everybody else and specifically not them, which honestly is the overcorrect that everybody has done, literally, that is absolutely not how you do it, right? You do not overcorrect by saying, well, what we're going to do now is we're going to make fun of we're going to punch up. We are never going to punch down. Well, it shouldn't be punching we're all supposed to be here, and we're all supposed to be fair game. So if you can make fun of one, you can make fun of another. But obviously some people are special, literally, where they cannot be touched. And so I'm not a fan of that in society, and I'm certainly not a fan of that in GTA 6. It does seem like GTA 6 is going to go soft in that regard, but that's just a sign of the times that really needs correction, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow or support me anywhere else, all my social media is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.